The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. The Buccos look for their 7th straight victory next. Ian Kennedy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Ian Kennedy, more of a control artist. He's been really about command his entire career. If he's on, you're going to see him throwing a lot of strikes. Not overpowering, 89 to 93. Overhand curveball, has the slider, has the changeup. Needs all 4 of his pitches to be effective. And you'll know if he's on early if he's not working a lot of deep counts.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Brummett. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. And the pitch. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Rounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Randy Wiggins is the 2nd out of the opening frame.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pritchard is in pursuit, and that retires the side. It's a scoreless first inning of work for Ian Kennedy. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Dan Wiggins gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. 0, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt hit.
Wiggins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. 0, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Standing in now, Dave Winfield, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 10 home runs and 44 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Gifford right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tyler Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Wiggins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Wiggins on third. Wiggins is at second with nobody out. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hit toward the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
He's set, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Dan Wiggins.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dan Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0 home is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hard hit ball to second. Adur is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Steve Garvey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Hard hit toward the hole. Wiggins comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Hit sharply on the ground. Wiggins is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, catcher, Alex Avila.
Digging in now, Alex Avila will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people.
High and deep to center field. Brummett going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Christian Brummett 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Randy Wiggins. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the balcony area and gone.
Hung that curveball.
So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 17 for him on the season, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Nice.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Wiggins.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
All right. Here we go.
Now the 2-0. And there he goes towards second.
Oh, get back. Swung too early. He's out.
And there are two gone now. On to first, the double play. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Digging in now for San Diego, Miguel Rojas. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline.
Foul ball.
But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Ray Chester, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Ian Kennedy.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Ian Kennedy. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Friars are into the hit column.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Kennedy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Curtis Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hate when it doesn't change ups.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, catcher, Ryan Drummond.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Rojas fields it cleanly. Wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. Pitch out, nothing doing. Set and the 1-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. He's running. Strike taken, the throw.
Missed him.
Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. Now a half swing.
Oh, come on. Who wouldn't let me swing?
Umpire, and that's out number 2.
Won't even let me swing.
How about it?
Riding in once again, Dan Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way. Garvey has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit hard, but foul. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 31, Dave Winfield.
Ready for another chance? Dave Winfield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No runs, just one hit and one error for the Padres so far. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate. High
fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Brummett. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Steve Garvey.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Steve Garvey. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-1. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout, heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Number 21.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. In now, Roberto Clemente. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third with none out. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Pritchard. 1 down. Now the relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
How about
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins, already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball swung on and missed.
Why did I swing at that?
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wiggins, a runner at second with 1 away. Two and 2 the count. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. That's a swing and left a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line drive to center field. Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Wiggins.
Shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rojas is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Brummett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
1 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Garvey over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Gifford. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gifford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Two-one, here it is. Swung on and shot toward the hole. Garvey ranges to his right, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ray Chester to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And it's 1-2. The changeup is way low that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Starling Marte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Starling Marte.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Enters play here at 279. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Sets the target low here and it misses. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Try again. 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Mark Pritchard. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got it. He turns and goes to second and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Brummett. And That retires the side. Padres leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Petco Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jason Mott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christian Brummett.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hardwood plate.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman on the move. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in once again, Roberto Clemente earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
High in the air into shallow left center. Pritchard has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Riding in once again, Dave Winfield. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stepping in now, Steve Garvey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for San Diego, Rougned Odor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 59, Jamie Fletcher.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Wiggins sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Winfield, base runner at first with 1 out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Fletcher is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Joaquin Benoit will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Joaquin Benoit.
Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Tyler Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Christopher Wiggins, as he rips it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Ready for another chance, Curtis Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Leading out for the Padres.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fletcher shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Ray Chester, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Rojas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Yonhervis Solarte will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Yonhervis Solarte.
This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the ninth. Daniel Varela enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The count now at 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Fred Wiggins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Fred Wiggins.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. High in the air out towards shallow right. Winfield is under it. 2 down.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, he's 1 for 4 for the game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Brummett is off at first with 2 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 52, Mike North.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mark Pritchard. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
North, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins into shallow left. 1 out.
The batter, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes a knee-high fastball.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Steve Garvey, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Pittsburgh took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dan Wiggins earns his 8th victory of the season. Ian Kennedy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial Trolley Station. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.
Well, I guess I'm going to take a break for an hour or so before I come back on the air. Thanks for watching.